Hey, you fearless dragon riders. This audio is about to drop Game of Thrones spoilers. So old that they're etched in the crypts of Winterfell. This show's been around longer than Tyrion's wine tap, so if you're still dodging plot twists, you're gutsier than Dany storming King's Landing. Dive in at your own risk. Legendary, just a tad behind adventure. Let's kick up some Westerosi chaos. Welcome, sailors and schemers, to Long Live the Queen, where we plunge into the currents of history and fantasy. Crowns adrift and secrets submerged. I'm your captain of gossip, steering through the mist to spotlight two watery giants that shape empires. The English Channel, England's moat of defiance, and the Narrow Sea, Westeros' highway of havoc. These seas aren't just wet, they're the whispers of destiny, carrying fleets, dreams, and betrayals. Hoist your sails, grab your grog, and let's navigate this aquatic showdown with the drama of a pirate saga's cliffhanger. Picture a medieval England, its shores kissed by waves that murmur of invasion, or a Westeros where dragons soar but ships rule. Two bodies of water, mightier than any king, divide and connect worlds, their tides woven with ambition. Let's meet our liquid legends. The Narrow Sea, slicing between Westeros and Essos, is the lifeblood of the Game of Thrones world. A 300-mile stretch from Dragonstone to Pentos, turbulent as a tavern brawl. It's the path for invasions and trade routes for Bravasi gold and Dornish wine. Pirates, storms, and krakens lurk, making it a dice roll of chaos where every crossing's a gamble. It's the crossroads of Westeros, linking cultures, but faltering at the worst moments. The English Channel is a 21 to 150-mile barrier between England and France. It's history's great shield. It's repelled Vikings, Normans, and invaders, while ferrying trade from London to Calais. Storms and cliffs make it a fortress wall, guarding England like a locked gate, but tempting conquerors like a siren's call. It's the marketplace of Europe, buzzing with deals, wars, and drama. Both are watery powerhouses, shaping fates like master weavers. But will they shine like a bard's tale, or fade like a forgotten ballad? Let's chart the course. First, let's dive into their war rooms. The Narrow Seas, the champion of Westerosi strategy, a liquid chessboard where kings move fleets like pieces in a tavern game. It's the launch pad for conquest. Stannis Baratheon uses it to besiege King's Landing at Blackwater, only be undone by Tyrion's wildfire trap. Trade, Braavos' gold, Lysa's spices flow through it, making it the Silk Road of Westeros. But storms and pirates, like Salador San's crew, are thorns, turning its crossings into a stormy gamble. It's a missive that delivers, until it shrinks your dreams. The English Channel, meanwhile, is England's ultimate shield and sword, a moat that's half sentinel, half herald. It stopped invaders cold. Vikings in the 9th century, the Spanish Armada in 1588, it storms, and Dover Cliffs a natural barricade, but also a highway. William the Conqueror crossed it in 1066, turning Hastings into a legendary triumph. Trade? It's the market fair of medieval Europe, shipping wool from London to Flanders faster than a courtier's horse. Storms and French privateers are hazards, but England's navy guards it like seasoned night. The Narrow Sea's a rogue wave, fueling wars and trade, but crashing under krakens. The Channel's a fortified keep, guarding England but open for trade. Both are strategic lifelines, but the Narrow Sea's a wild card, while the Channel's a trusted banner. Who's got the edge? Now let's talk spirit, because these seas aren't just water. They're tapestries of their worlds, weaving culture like a bard's song. The Narrow Sea's the crossroads of Westeros, linking Essos' spice markets to Dorne's sultry shores. It's the path for ideas, Bravasi gold, Valyrian steel, and even Daenerys' bold ambition, all cross its waves. Myths? Oh, it's got tales. Krakens, Merlings, and the drowned gods' briny hymns make it a sailor's ghost story. But it shapes Westerosi identity, like a guild with a shared crest. But its chaotic spirit? It's a feast with no end, amplifying feuds as much as dreams. The English Channel's the marketplace of Europe, alive with exchange and pride. It ferries French wine, Flemish cloth, and Chaucer's tales, making England a stage with continental flair. Myths? It's got 'em. Tales of King Arthur's Avalon, Viking sea wolves, and smuggler's spirits echo in tavern lore. It defines England's island pride, while tempting poets like Shakespeare to sing of Dover cliffs. Its storms are a veil, keeping England distinct but craving French drama. It's a harbor that blends cultures, but loves its walls. The Narrow Sea's a wild saga. Its myths and trade are a vibrant tapestry. The Channel's a polished chronicle. Its culture a guarded scroll with island pride. The Narrow Sea's undone by anarchy. The Channel by isolation. It's like choosing between a rowdy tavern and a cloistered hall. Now the final tide, where waves carve history and legends endure. The Narrow Sea's legacy is Westeros' spine, a liquid thread that binds the realm. It's the path for Aegon's conquest, Daenerys' return, and every trade deal from Karth to Old Town. Its mysteries fuel epics. Krakens and storms are the verses of sailors' tales. But its chaos leaves scars. Wars sparked by crossings. Economies sunk by pirates. Its chronicle marked vital, but volatile. A sea that shapes the song of ice and fire like a bard's endless ballad. Its impact endures. A tale that never fades. The English Channel's legacy is England's shield and stage, a moat that starred in a millennium of drama. Its thwarted invasions, 1066 was the exception, not the rule, and powered trade that built London's wealth. Its myths, from smugglers to sea gods, enrich folklore, while its role in wars cements its might. It's a chronicle tagged game changer, defining England's island spirit like a fortress with flair. So who rules the waves in this aquatic arena? The Narrow Sea, Westeros' wild child, is your rogue's champion. Chaotic, mythic, the path we'd follow. Its tides weave wars and dreams, but its anarchy is a stormy flaw. The English Channel, England's noble moat, is the strategist pick, steady, iconic, a fortress with might. Yet its isolation's a shadow, guarding the spirit too well. In the end, it's not about who wins. It's about the stories they sail in storms and streams. The Narrow Sea is the tale we'd share. The Channel's the banner we'd raise. Both scream, seas are the real champions. Who's your wave, listeners? The Narrow Sea's Kraken or the Channel's cliffs? Share your thoughts with me at longlivethequeenpodcast@gmail.com. Slide into my DMs at longlivethequeenpodcast or join the Royal Court on Patreon for extended episodes and bonus content. The link is in the show description. If you're listening on Patreon, I'll see you next week for more Game of Thrones. Until next time, keep your sails high and your drama bolder than dragonfire.